Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Let's see what's going on in the overall energy dynamics. You'll hear my coffee pot in the background. Gotta keep the coffee going until about noon. So that's the dribble sound in the background. Calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. And of course, rolling the dice to see what I need to shuffle a deck to. Power of number 12. Power of number 8. Power of number 11. Okay. 10. Let's see. Looks like, wow, we're going to be doing some shuffling here. So let's see here. 10, 11. Okay, so it looks like we are going to the power of number 31, Scorpio. You could be dealing with the Pisces, picking up on Sagittarius and Capricorn energy along with Leo and Virgo. You could be dealing with another Scorpio or possibly a Sagittarius born in the month of November, picking up on Pisces and Aries energy, Libra energy, Cancerian energy. You could be dealing with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, or a Scorpio. Picking up on Aries energy again through the number 1 along with Gemini energy. Excuse me for 1 second, I'm going to let Toto in. Some of you could have been born in 1981, 1982, or possibly 1983. You could be 21, 23, or 28 years old, possibly 31, 32, or 38 years of age for some of you. But going to the power of number 31 for the beautiful star sign of Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective energy, please? Show me what's up. What does Scorpio need to know? Oh, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Getting out of some form of getting out of lack of financial resources, getting out of lack or feeling the ghosting, the rejection, all of that, getting out of that icky feeling, Scorpio, that could be weighing you down. So what that tells me is that there's some form of a new beginning that's trying to kick in for you right now, okay? You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody is wanting to return back to you, Scorpio. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini born in the month of May. Making a choice, a decision, where you could have felt blindsided to the truth before in the past. You may end up getting this mental clarity, or if somebody starts to come back, they could, they could confuse you again. So I'm hearing Spirit say, choose wisely. You may not want to go back on the same vicious cycle, especially if this person did a lot of damage. Make good choices. Right? Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Let's go into the Hidden Truth, or I'm sorry. We're going to go into the Kipper deck, and then I'll go into the Hidden Truth Oracle. Yeah, poverty, feeling the lack, getting out of, like I said, getting out of some form of lack. So there's a choice. There could be a choice in regards to a job position right now. You could be thinking about the work environment that you're already in. Is it serving your highest purpose? This could also be possibly a raise that could come in when you least expect it. Maybe in the next 2 days, could take another 5 months. Maybe it'll be a raise or a promotion by the end of the year. But there's something here about a choice. But I do also feel that there's a romantic situation that's going on. Family room. You could be feeling ghosted and or rejected by certain friends or family members right now. Or there are family members that are feeling a sense of lack without your presence in their energy. But why go back to the lion's den, especially if you went no contact with certain friends or family members? You okay, Toto? You okay, Toto? You okay, baby girl? You drink your water too fast. Okay. Family issues. Why go back to the lion's den? What's done is done. You know, there could have been some shadiness that was going on with certain friends or family members. Could have made you feel slighted, rejected. They may want you to return back to them, but for what? You could end up being tempted if there is, we'll say, family estrangement going on. If they weren't there for you emotionally, really in truth, if they weren't there for you emotionally, Scorpio, what could it possibly be that they would need you? What do they need you for? If they never picked up the phone on the holidays, if you were moved far away and never checked up on you, never made you feel like you were still of value or of importance to your family, or if this is friends. I feel like there are certain family members, if you're in estrangement right now, that they're wanting you to return, but you may end up getting back into lack, and your blessings or your rewards could end up being blocked if you go back to the lion's den. In fact, now, this is making me want to go back into tarot. Hang on a second. I got some questions going on in my head about this. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, whoever is going through family estrangement right now, no contact, if it's no contact with parental figures, grandparents, family members in general, or friends, would Scorpio be walking back into the lion's den only to block their blessings and their rewards? Yes, because it would just be another ending, but here you are, Scorpio. Trust your intuition. Don't fight against the grain of your intuition, Scorpio. If these family members did you dirty, did you wrong, made you feel annihilated, rejected, ghosted, didn't accept you for who you were, you got to trust your intuition, because to me, it feels like it would end up being another vicious cycle. Show me poverty. Yeah, they would just keep you hanging in flux and suspension. They're just going to keep you stuck. These certain friends or family members, they're only going to keep you stuck if you go back. A lot of you Scorpios are making your way through. You're working in on victory and success. Your career right now. Were these people here for you, to love you, really truly love you, support you emotionally, to give you, to be in truth your biggest fan, your biggest cheerleader? Were they ever there for you in that regard? They don't have to be there for money. It's the emotional support at the end of the day is what feels you matter to them. That they, like, you can extract and get, not because you're doing it in a malicious way, but because it would be a natural thing to do for, you know, family members to really genuinely care and very genuinely love you. But they're going to just leave you in flux and suspension. Why is that? I'm hearing the song Bridge Over Troubled Waters. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. See, a lot of you have been trying to get back into your zen. To get back into balance, emotionally balanced. Why go back and have your emotions all disrupted again? If you have been going through family trauma, if you have adult childhood wounds from family trauma, any form of PTSD, you know what I mean? Why go back and start that vicious cycle only to screw with your mind all over again, Scorpio? To what? To put you back? To put you back into the Two of Swords? No. To be blindsided? No. They're vultures. They're crows. Quack, quack, quack. Trusted ancestors, why did these family members backstab and betray Scorpio the way they did? Argumentative. They just wanted to create conflict. Is this based off of jealousy? Wonder if the devil card will kick in. Is this based off of jealousy? Maybe. But I've got a Queen of Swords. No, you're protecting your heart right now, Scorpio, from these certain friends or family members that have done you wrong. Are they jealous? Are they jealous of Scorpio? Yes, they are jealous of you. It's number 10, Wheel of Fortune. Lady Fortuna energy. Your blessings, your rewards will be blocked if you go back to the lion's den. If you are an adult Scorpio, and most of you are, and I've done my research, I've watched numerous people on YouTube and trauma recovery coaches that deal with narcissistic abuse. People who have been through narcissistic family abuse. Abuse comes in so many different ways. These family members might not have, for some of you, might not have physically abused you, sexually abused you. Some of you guys were sexually abused and or traumatized. But some of you guys didn't go through the physicality. But it's emotional abuse. If they ignored, neglected you, made you, even growing up, if you felt like you were separate, like your energy was separate from these friends or family members, that's because you're a chosen one. That's because your level of true divine consciousness is higher and greater than what these people can mentally conceive in their mind. They don't have the mental capacity. A lot of them have been ruled by religion, religious beliefs, constricted. And Scorpio, for some of you, that's not for you. It never was for you, for a lot of you. But they are jealous because you have fate and destiny in your hands and also on your side. These people can't compare to you. And it's hard because no adult child, when people go no contact with their parents, it's not because they wanted to. They feel, again, you'll hear it numerous times from people all over, it was their last resort. And I fully understand this because I'm going through it. If they never accepted you for who you are, what your talents are, what you can do, your intuition, whatever the case may be, that's on them, not on you. Your path in this life is not their path, and their path is not your path. See, everybody wants to conform to everybody's idealism. And where's the sense of individuality? Where's the sense of individuality? We are all chemically brain-wired in a different way. There's probably a lot of things you didn't believe growing up as a kid, but they spoon-fed you certain ideals or beliefs. I'm not talking about morals, ethics, and values. That's kind of standard. But the way to conform, this is how you have to do life. And most of these friends or family members, especially family, it's like you're born, you live, you get married, you die. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Some of you, your family members didn't even promote college or even said, yeah, you should think about going to college. You should think about really, truly expanding. God knows my mother never did. She never could fully, she could not think that. She didn't have the mental capacity to think bigger, ever. I never saw her think big. She was always small, always played the victim. And in truth, if there was anybody that was more victimized, it was me, because I went to 8 or 9 different schools in my lifetime. Some of you guys had a horrible upbringing. Could have had a single parent. Most of your parents, some of your parents did the bare minimum. And by law, yeah, keeping a roof over their head, food on the table, that's by law, you know? If you have children and providing for children, but the emotional, there's no emotion. There's no emotion with these people. Somewhere in their mind, they think that you're going to come back. Don't walk back into the lion's den, Scorpio. You will be put right back to square one again, or as I feel, back to square zero. You are the changer or the transformer of your family. Now, I do feel, yeah, there's a romantic situation going on, or somebody here may be wanting to revitalize the connection. Show me the Wheel of Fortune, please. Why does Scorpio's family, if they are estranged from family members, why do they have so much jealousy? Because they know you're going to be in the spotlight, Scorpio. They know you're going to make it big, and they can't stand it. They're conflicted. They're conflicted about it because you are going above and beyond limitations. They have created limitations for themselves because of their way of thinking, because of political beliefs, religious beliefs, all of this. Conforming to, oh, well, this is life, instead of thinking outside the box. They know you're destined for greatness. Somewhere in the grand scheme of it all, they know that you're destined for greatness, or you are going to be out there in the spotlight. They cannot get to your level. They don't have what it takes to get to your level. They're not going to be able to understand you. Oh my God. I feel like their mouths are going to be dropping open like a codfish if their mouths are not already dropping open right now. this family of yours, or at least maybe some of your family members, never had like they never saw you doing anything big or great. Like you were just, maybe some of you moved away from your hometown. I know I did for the longest time. And I'm back to square one, and it's like, I never wanted to come back to my hometown in the first place. I left for a reason. But, you know, life happens. But I know that there's another move for me somewhere in the grand scheme of it all. But I'm going with the flow. But at the same time, I'm really, in truth, alone. So I feel your pain. I validate you. If you have family estrangement right now, trust me, you're not alone. Your sister Scorpio is going through it. I don't care if they say, oh, well, we tried to make things work. No, you didn't. Not really. Nobody should be walking back into the lion's den. Once somebody says something, there's no going back. I know. I get it. Forgive and forget. I'm sorry. I have learned my lessons personally the hard way. And every time I have retrieved back in certain scenarios, I always end up getting screwed over. I'm not going to go against or fight against the grain of my intuition. A lot of them are covert narcissists and or grandioso narcissists that feel that they have some form of sense of entitlement or that they're more superior than you. This is the reason why they are jealous. And then when you get to this sweet spot, Scorpio, oh, they'll be telling, oh, we're so proud of him. We're so proud of her. Get out of here. Get out of here. It is a very difficult choice. Nobody likes making this choice, but if the choice was made, it was for a reason to protect your mental health and your emotional health, Scorpio. I have to keep reminding myself of that every day. What does it matter? I never felt like I could be my true self. And certain things they just want me to get over? No. Sometimes, here's the hardcore truth, my beautiful Scorpios, is that with family, the trauma, it could take years. I mean, we want to get out of the trauma as fast as we can so we can, obviously live our best life. But for some, the way the brain could be wired through certain individuals is going to be different. The healing process takes time. If you go back into the lion's den and you start to get triggered, you better believe you're not supposed to be in that energy. If it's only going to bring up arguments and fights and having to always constantly prove yourself to these people who have no business in truth right now being up in your energy. They have no business. Because why? They can't compare to you. They can't compare to you, Scorpio. Don't fall for the bait. They try to bait you and say, we just want peace. We just want, really, you really just want peace. After you laid your hands on me, slapped me in the face, called me evil, that's what happened to me. Oh, because I said one bad word and not directly at anyone in particular. Oh, and mind you, it was on Christmas Day. When I was at one of the lowest points in my life, and I call everybody out because I got tired of them talking at the table about people who have mental health issues when they have not done their research. And when somebody says, I don't listen. Do you know how many people I listen to? You know how many readings I've done? Me as an individual. I am a go-getter. I believe in the dreams. I believe in passions and desires. I believe in going out and making the best life for yourself because I had nothing but a hard childhood. And they just expect you to grow up, get over it. Those are narcissistic statements. This is what I'm hearing. They're going to be treading on very thin water. They're going to be walking a fine line or walking on eggshells with you because you're going to have this massive, listen, Scorpio, you're going to have this massive level of success. They're not going to know what to do with themselves. They can go ahead and talk smack all behind your back. Oh yeah, he thinks that he's better than us or she's better than us. And well, she projects herself or he projects himself out to the world like this, but they treat us like dirt and all of this. That's all going to backfire on them. Let them keep talking about you, Scorpio. Who cares at this point? We have to get to a level of that much confidence to keep moving forward and keep putting our best foot forward because, listen, you will know when you're in the right because you keep getting rewarded by the universe. If you're such a bad person, Scorpio, to these people, are you still getting rewarded? Because I feel like you are. Bad people can get away with things for X amount of time, but then it's all going to end up backfiring on them. Because eventually karma will catch up with them. You know what I mean? So for those that have badmouthed you, they've talked about you, you can feel it sometimes. Even if you're not talking with these people, it's like you can intuitively feel it that they're talking behind your back. Like, who does he think he is? Who does she think she is? Blah, 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 blah. Let them talk smack. Because their tongues will be on fire for all directions of time and space because they messed with somebody that is highly super intelligent, creative, talented, and who does a lot of good. You will do a lot of good for the people in the world, Scorpio. Whatever your mission is, you have to listen to the higher power, listen to the higher calling. You can love people from a distance. Don't walk back into the lion's den. That's all I got to say. Trusted ancestors, what would be the consequences if Scorpio tries to go and make amends or be the bigger person, even though they shouldn't have to do that? What would be the consequence? Yeah, you're going to walk back into the lion's den. Strength card. You can listen, Scorpio, you can show them all the strength in the world, but it don't matter. These people are highly conflicted within themselves because they don't have what it takes to break the chains of their own bondage of their mind, their emotional self. These people don't even know who the hell they are. They don't even know who they are at all. They don't know their own sense of individuality. They just get up, go to work, take care of the kids, go grocery shopping, go see their parents, whatever. It's like, no, you're walking back into the lion's den. Don't do it. And the same for whoever, if you dealt with the past person and it was tumultuous, abusive, hoping that this person's going to change. I don't think this particular specific person is going to change. They were argumentative and abusive, left you in lack or poverty, took your money, could have used you for money, used you for sex, made promises under the sun and the moon and the stars, and what did you get? Confusion. It has taken you some time in regards to a romantic situation to pull yourself up, to be that phoenix rising up out of the ashes. They could end up controlling, manipulating you, or being intimidated by you and your energy, but what does it matter? Yeah, the world card, but in the reverse. This could talk about, I'll show you in the upright. This could talk about family genealogy. your family generational tree, whatever, okay? It's in the reverse. Some of these family members are cursed. Don't walk back into that energy. They won't be able to handle your truth. They can end up having a sharp tongue with you. Call you immature, insensitive. Like, again, why go back to the verbal abuse? Choose peace. Your trusted ancestors, your spirit guides want you to choose peace. Your peace is outside of the lion's den. Could be conflict with a mother figure, family members. No, your growth and expansion, they're not going to be able to handle this, you guys. They're not going to be able to handle it. It doesn't matter. Even if you tell them of everything that you've accomplished, everything that you've achieved, they're not going to care. Why would I say that? Because guess what? We have a 5 of Wands here. Conflicted. I asked Spirit, are these people jealous of you? The answer is yes, through the Wheel of Fortune. Numbers don't lie, okay? You could end up becoming and win the lottery or become a millionaire, a billionaire. It don't matter. Their jealousy, their anger, their pent-up frustration, it's going to fester on the inside of them. I do not feel that these people can be changed overnight. They may never change. They may just think that you're selfish, all about you. You don't care about anybody. Listen, when God of Abraham said, go out into the lands, but you've got to leave your family. If you want to gain everything, go out into the lands. Okay? Go sow your oats out there. You know what I mean? They're not even going to know. I don't feel that these people are going to know. Your family members, some of your family members are not going to know what to say to you. Hierophant, no, because they're not going to know what to say because you are spiritually powerful, spiritually gifted, Scorpio. Or they will try to control you through their sharp words or their tongue and say, well, God didn't do this. God forgave all of this. Listen, forgiveness is a choice. We don't have to forgive. If these people keep doing the same thing and you just feel it intuitively that they're not going to change, they're not going to make you feel different, whatever. Don't walk back to ground zero. That's not the new beginning that I feel you're intended to have, Scorpio. Your new beginning, ground zero, is you going through your healing process and leaving this gunk of an energy behind for good. Because if they can't accept you for your intuitive gifts, if they can't accept you for your life's choices, if they can't, they're not meant to be in your life. They're not. Are these family members intimidated by Scorpio? Yes, they are. Justice. It is the truth. They're intimidated by you. They are intimidated by you. Justice is a yes card. Doesn't matter if you speak your truth to them. Doesn't matter if you try to defend yourself, because the defending of yourself, Scorpio, could turn into an argumentative energy and say, see, she's crazy, he's crazy, we all know she's crazy, and just to create more drama. Yeah, it's just going to leave you in guilt, remorse, regret. Whether or not these people have guilt, remorse, regret for how they treated you, I doubt it, Scorpio. I doubt it. What is, at this point, again, think about it. What is the point or the purpose of you being in their life? What purpose are you going to serve? Because they didn't appreciate you before in the past. If they never called you, never checked up on you, didn't be that cheerleader, these family members be your cheerleader, support you in your choices, they're not worth it. You're just going to end up in pure disappointment all over again. Please don't do it. I know sometimes it's like, well, I want to do what's right by God. No, listen, Mother God, Father God energy is already within you. Your trusted ancestors, your spirit guides, and your guardian angels know what is best for you. And if you feel that gut pull to say, you know what, I can't do it. I can't go back to that. Please trust that message. Your path is not their path. Their path is not your path. You know what I mean? Your path is not theirs and vice versa. Now, from this person from the past, I don't react when people mention you. I think this person is holding some form of emotion, but they want to return back, but they don't tell people that either they're still possibly in love with you. I say, yeah, because when the Five of Pentacles is in the reverse, obviously it's because somebody wants to return back. But in regards to this is you in your healing process, Scorpio. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. In the moment of doubt and fear and uncertainty in regards to this person from the past, in the wake of the chaos, the tower moment, whatever you want to call it, it was a spiritual lesson. It was a lesson that you needed to learn in order to find your strength as well. Even though you love this person, you would give them anything, maybe the shirt off your back, but in truth, what did they really do for you? This person regrets lying to you. Let them sit in it. They can't stop thinking about you. This person that you dealt with, they say that they're becoming a better person. But remember, a lot of them put you back into the quote-unquote friend zone. But it's just a way for them to control or manipulate a situation to keep you still stuck. Well, we can still be friends. No, you can't. Not after you've been intimately involved, when emotions and the money was put on the line. No, you can't. You really, no, it's not going to work. It's just the way, and narcissists use this tactic. Just recently found this information out, and I believe it because I've been in this situation. Well, we could still be friends. That's giving you some kind of false hope that the two of you could end up being back together. When in truth, this person left you in despair, left you in a state of quote unquote poverty, or literally poverty. Could have taken everything away from you, left you with nothing. Feeling like your heart was ripped out of your chest, Scorpio. So a lot of heavy, 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 heavy energy. This is about you claiming back your power, not going back into the lion's den if you are going through family estrangement, and or tread carefully, proceed with caution when it comes to this person from the past who has mistreated you, abused you, ignored you, neglected you, left you with nothing, stripped you of everything. No. No, 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 no. Your destiny, your greatness, Scorpio, is somewhere else. You have to find this energy, this encouragement within inside of you. Sometimes it will be a lonely path, but listen, and there have been many times I have gone through a lot of loneliness, and at the right time, it never fails. There will always be the right people that will just, if they come in for a hot minute, if they come in for a few months, if they come in for years or for a lifetime, you will have the right people who are going to support your endeavors, support you who you are, who believe in you. And that is the gospel, according to Spirit. My awesome and amazing Scorpios, if you would like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com, and my amazing assistant, Victoria, will book you for that personal reading. But until next time, take care.